Now, your forecast from Fox 56 News, the weather authority.
All right, hey, welcome back in. Here's a line of showers and storms starting to work their way across central Kentucky here this evening. So far, it has been sub-severe, and the trend is that it will likely stay that way, especially to the east of I-75. All of the atmosphere along 75 and in eastern Kentucky, all of this right here, there's not a lot of energy available. That just means that some storms will be possible, maybe some lightning and thunder, but for the most part, it's likely just to be some pockets of maybe heavier rain and a couple of low-end gusty winds to deal with as well. The areas that are most likely to see the opportunity for some stronger weather is actually going to be along this line that's moving towards northern Garrett County right now and in through southern Mercer County, working its way down along 75 and pointing to the east direction. This line right here is going to have the best opportunity right now, producing upwards of 40 to maybe 50-mile-an-hour winds, heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and areas that are in the path of this storm are areas that have seen a lot of rain already. And so the opportunity for the potential of maybe some flash flooding concerns remains on the table for us as we move through the rest of tonight. That is what we're monitoring for you here the rest of the way this evening. Take a look at this. Let's go outside of Richmond because there's the edge of that storm just coming into town right now. You can see it. It doesn't look too terrible at this point. Doesn't even look like it's raining there yet. Of course, this might not be fully in the storm yet, but the leading edge of the cloud cover does look a little ominous as it's working its way through, and you might even see a bit of a shelf. That's the leading edge of the storm. So some areas that are seeing that, not severe warned at this point, but again, here's the edge of that storm trying to work in now. Again, tonight we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in place for a few of these counties still through 9 p.m. They've already started to trim a couple of these behind this line of storm back, and so because we haven't really seen much increase in thunderstorm activity, while this is still there, not expecting much in terms of the way of severe storms tonight, at least not in a widespread sense moving forward. Now, we have had a lot of rainfall, especially in areas where the last 24 hours or so, you can see the color swath here. This is reporting the last 24 hours. A lot of these spots might be a little bit higher than that because we did have rain this time yesterday and even earlier. So just in the last day or two, over 2 to 3 inches. These are the spots that'll be most sensitive to a new set of potential flash flooding. The flood watch is in place still for everybody until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And with that, we could see any heavy bout of rain prompt a flood warning at this point. Moving forward with that, Futurecast is trying to pick up on this, and it's not doing a terribly great job. Has the idea of what's going on to the south of the main line of storms, but it has those very displaced, and so the timing of all of this is kind of tricky, bar none, with however the Futurecast thinks at least this round of storms is handling it. But it does want to suggest more scattered activity again early tomorrow morning, and there is the opportunity for some more severe weather as we head into tomorrow. The Storm Prediction Center has most of us in a level 1 risk, meaning isolated chances for gusty, damaging winds and more heavy rainfall that could once again lead to the opportunity of possibly a couple of flash floods to deal with for your Thursday. So with that, you can see here on the 7-day forecast, staying toasty for us the next couple of days. As we work into the weekend, it gets a little bit better, but it will be dry and hot.